Hi guys, today I am bringing you my first ever empties video. I didn't know what to call it, I didn't know whether to call it empties or products I've used up, so I will decide when I write the title. But basically I've been trying to really use up everything that I've got because there's no point in having 5 times one thing, if you get me. So I'm really trying my hardest to use up everything that I've got. I might sound a bit bunged up, but I did have a cold and now I think I've got hay fever, so that's just brilliant. I will get to cracking though. The main reason why I really wanted to do an empties video is because I really enjoy watching them, and I just feel that they're very interesting because it actually shows what you've managed to use up, and that probably means you quite like the product. I don't know about you, but if I don't like something I tend to either throw it away or give it to somebody else. A lot of these, well I think every one of these products that I've got to show you I am a big fan of, so none of them are particularly exciting, they're all quite practical I suppose, but I thought I'd show you anyway. Okay, now I will show you this first because it is probably the least exciting, and it's Superdrug's nail polish remover, and it has got acetone in it. Now this is completely empty now, but I do use my Bourjois Magic nail polish remover to get rid of the majority of my nail polish, but I tend to use this when I'm doing my toes because I can't get my little tootsies in that pot. Obviously, and I use this for once I've done my nail polish and I'm just getting all the bits that I've left behind off. I think this is fine, it's pretty cheap, and I'm not overly fussed by using an expensive one because they will do the same job in my opinion. So yeah, that is fine and that's what I use. Now this product is kind of along the same lines-ish, but I had this at Christmas and it's the Soap & Glory Wash Hands. It's just the hand wash by Soap & Glory, but this is lovely. We've had it in our bathroom and I don't know if my parents have been using it, but I've been using it every time, and I think it is just a really good hand wash. I don't overly like using hand washes normally because I feel they really dry my hands out. I tend to actually use my dad's bar of soap, but this has been fabulous. It doesn't dry your hands out and your hands just feel really nice afterwards, and it obviously it's a really nice smell. I'm not sure how much this is, but I think when I get my own house I would definitely purchase this. I'm sort of going along the lines of sort of body products-ish, and so I thought I would do this next. It is the Umberto, now I really don't know how to say it. Is it Giovanni or Giovanni? I don't know, but I'll just show you. And it's their Billionaire Blonde Brightening Shampoo and Conditioner. Now I have probably got 1 or 2 uses left of the conditioner, but I am all out of the shampoo, which is a shame. Now the shampoo, I don't want to get this everywhere. I have shown this before in a video, but the shampoo is actually blue because that is obviously what counteracts the red, it's getting everywhere, red in your hair. So this, it just acts like a toner and it obviously aims to get all the brassiness out of your hair. I do think it did work, and I feel like when I used it people did tend to notice that had I like re-dyed my hair or whatever, but the shampoo does make your hair quite dry as soon as you use it, so obviously that is why you then use this afterwards, which is nice. Just wonder if I like the smell. I think I like the smell. I think it's quite vanilla-y. It's alright. I didn't use this every day. I use this sort of in conjunction with another shampoo and just sort of every few days or whatever. At the moment I'm just using up some more things I've got in my shower. Mainly the thing that I've got that goes with something else I'll show you in a minute. So yeah, I would recommend these, but I wouldn't necessarily go out and buy them straight away. I might try a different one. So if you've got any recommendations for a good brightening shampoo, then let me know. Now this next I thought I would show you because it kind of goes along with what I've just shown you. It's a bit of a funny one, but I've used it up, so I thought I'd show you. And it is the Nice and Easy Colour Blend hair dye in natural, it's 88 natural ultra light ash blonde. Now you can tell I'm not blonde, but my ends are fairly blonde. I think the lighting is a bit dull today, so it probably looks a bit more reddy than it is, but this is what I tend to use when my hair has got quite brassy and it just needs a bit more brightening. I don't tend to use a toner just because I don't really know which one to find, and I find them quite hard to get hold of, so I just make sure I use an ash blonde which counteracts the reddiness, and I find using this sort of every so often is okay. It doesn't dry my hair out, and I am currently using up the conditioner that comes with this because it actually makes your hair feel really lovely. So yeah, I do really would recommend these if you are trying to sort your hair out. because they do definitely take away brassiness and things like that. And I think these are only about £5–6, so they are a lot cheaper than buying a toner. Now this is another thing that isn't overly exciting, but it is Superdrug own Vitamin E skincare, their gentle eye makeup remover. Now I am not a big skincare fanatic. I do need to sort it out, but my skin isn't too bad, so I'm still very lazy and don't really spend much money on skincare, to be honest with you. But I have my favourite things and I really do like this. Now I know I probably should be using something a bit more fancy, but this does the job for me. It takes off my eye makeup really well. It's a really nice creamy sort of formula, and I use it with cotton pads, and I just really like it. I like the smell, and I've tried different ones before and I didn't like them. I don't like to use wipes, and I'm not overly keen on the waters, so I don't know, I think it's all down to personal preference, and I am just happy to use this. I think it's about £3, so it's mega cheap, and it has lasted me quite a long time. And a lot of people like the other products that they do. My hair's gone wafty. Yeah, so a lot of people like the other products that they do. I think their body butter is meant to be quite good, and they have a face exfoliator. So if you're after something cheap and okay, then I would recommend this brand. I think they're pretty good. Now the next thing I've got is pretty skanky looking, but it is the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro Primer. But I've got one here that's cut in half and another here that I can't find the lid of, and I've tried to scrape them out the best I could, but now I've given up and I've bought myself a new one. I have literally 3 on the go at the moment. I tend to just, if I can't be bothered to keep squeezing it out, I go and buy another one. So these have been like around the house for a while. They don't run out that quickly. They're about £7, and I really like this primer. I think it does the job. It says it smooths, resurfaces, brightens, mattifies and protects. 5 in 1. But I do like this. I really think it helps my makeup stay on a lot longer than if I didn't use it. So yeah, I really do like this, but it is quite hard to get them out at the end. But I've definitely bought myself a new one now because I couldn't handle this anymore. Got a couple of makeup bits here for you. Now some people might think this is not really along the empties line, but I've got 2 Rimmel Stay Matte powders here, and they have got crap still in them, but I hate using it when it's like that. I don't know why. I probably should just try and mattify, like press them down to make it into powder and just use it, but I don't like using it when it's gone all gross. So these to me are empty. I don't know whether to chuck them away or to try and use them up, but I probably should. I just love the Rimmel Stay Matte. I use 004 Sandstorm. I could try a different shade. I quite want to try the translucent. But I really, really like... Is it translucent or transparent? One of the two. I love this. I think it's about £4, so it's mega, mega cheap. And it does the job. And I do like powder. I am a powder girl. I like to put it here and here or whatever. I just enjoy wearing it. So powder is a must for me. And this is a very good one to have. Now this is the last one, so I did warn you, it wasn't overly exciting, but it is the L'Oreal Lumi Magique, I think it's classed as a highlighting pen for your under eyes basically. I use this all the time, I do love it. I am thinking about maybe trying out a new one. I did end up repurchasing this, but it just doesn't last for very long, and I just feel that I'm always pressing that and just none is coming out, and I'm just constantly having to do that. So I might try their other one. They've got a different one, but I do really like this. It honestly makes a massive transformation just from using it once, and I can tell such a difference from when I do use it. So I would really, really recommend it. I think it's probably about £9, not sure, but I do really, really love this. So yeah, not overly exciting, but there you go. So I hope you like to see some of the products that I have managed to use up, which does mean that I tend to like them. Just sort of some more practical things there, but maybe something you could give a go. I will actually not be seeing you for about 3 weeks, or it might end up working out as 4 weeks. I know that is crazy, but some of you may know I am going to America for 3 weeks, and I just don't have the means to upload videos. I'm not going to take any electrical things because we're travelling around, we're driving, flying, and we're doing all sorts of stuff. So I just thought I would take a break, and I'm vlogging while I'm there. So when I come home, I will have vlogs for you of my adventure. So I really hope that you stick with me and you appreciate that I'm just going to take a break from it rather than try my hardest to try and get them up, because I just can't do that, I'm afraid. So I will see you soon. I'm very sorry for this, but I'll see you very soon, and just remember that I'm bringing you some really good stuff for this, so I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm not sure how the vlogs are going to work yet. I don't know how many there'll be, and I don't know how I'm going to work it, but I'll figure it out. So yeah, thank you so much for being so supportive and for all your lovely comments, and I will see you very soon. Bye!